All right, picture this. Every opinion you have about sports, politics, movies, even your favorite pizza toppings, is echoed right back to you by everyone around you. That sounds pretty nice at first, doesn't it? But what if I told you that this isn't just science fiction? It's a phenomenon happening to millions right now. Welcome to the world of echo chambers, where you don't just hear what you want to hear, you start believing that your worldview is the only view. If you've ever felt the online world growing smaller, more comfortable, or maybe even a little hostile to disagreement, this video is about to open your eyes. Oh, what's in it for you by sticking around? Today, you'll learn what an echo chamber really is, and I'm not just talking definitions. We're breaking down why this matters now more than ever, especially with 68% of Americans relying solely on social media for news. We'll get into how echo chambers affect your beliefs, shape the way you see the world, and even impact your relationships and choices, both online and offline. By the end of this video, you'll know how to spot an echo chamber, why it's dangerous, and you'll have the tools to break out before it shapes your reality. If you've ever wondered why arguments online seem to just go in circles, or why certain topics never seem to escape the same old opinions, you're about to find out. So let's dive into the heart of the echo chamber. At its core, an echo chamber is a space, online or offline, where only similar ideas are allowed in, and anything different gets shut out. Think of it like being in a room with padded walls. Anything you say only bounces back to you, and that's all you hear. In the digital age, algorithms on platforms like social media decide what you see and who you interact with. They're constantly narrowing your feeds, hiding voices that don't match your own. And here's the kicker. It's not just the tech. Every time you post something, most of us aren't just sharing an opinion, we're searching for likes, for shares, for that feel-good validation. Psychologists call this basic human need, love and belonging, number 3 on Maslow's hierarchy, right after food and safety. But now, we're feeding this need without even realizing the cost. We're building walls that keep out new ideas, honest debates, and sometimes even genuine friendships. Imagine being at a dinner party where everyone just nods in agreement. Boring, right? But it's not just dull, it's dangerous. When you never hear opposing views, you risk becoming blind to the bigger picture. Take politics as an example. If all your news comes from one worldview, you could be misled about major events. Same goes for sport, religion, and everyday life decisions. Over time, your perception narrows, and so does your world. The result? More polarization, less empathy, and a society that's struggling to bridge divides. Let me throw the ball back to you. Have you noticed your own world getting smaller online? Have you ever unfriended, muted, or blocked someone just because they disagreed? Or maybe you've hesitated to share a real opinion because you worried about pushback. I bet nearly everyone watching has their own echo chamber moment. So, what would happen if you challenged it or let a little dissent in? Leave your story or thoughts in the comments. I want to know. And if you're finding this eye-opening, make sure you stay connected. There's a lot more to uncover about the digital world, so don't miss out on future videos. Let's recap the essentials. Today, you learned what an echo chamber is, how it forms, and the impact it can have on your life, especially now when algorithms and our own search for validation keep us circling the same ideas. You learned how these digital walls change how we see and interact with others, but here's the empowering part. The more you recognize echo chambers, the more you can stretch beyond them, inviting in fresh opinions, real conversations, and true understanding. That's how community and insight grow. Now's the time to put what you've learned into action. If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more amazing tips and deep dives just like this. It really helps us keep the conversation going. Why does this matter right now? With nearly 70% of Americans using social media as their only news source, the echo chamber effect is speeding up. The walls are getting higher. Current world events are dividing opinions more dramatically than ever, and tech keeps improving at curating what you see. We're on the edge of these virtual silos becoming a real-world challenge, influencing politics, social trends, and even how friends interact. This means you need to understand echo chambers. Not tomorrow, but today. Recognizing them is the first step to breaking out and seeing the bigger picture.